Warning. This series will contain sexual content. Anyone below the age of 12 should leave now. Tits and sexual dialogue will be seen during this series. If you get horny, here are some options. Pause the video and watch some porn. Vibe to my sexy voice. Or eat a nice banana. This series will contain YouTube advertisements since I'm trying something out. I wish everyone a nice vibe and a fun time during this video. Hello everyone and welcome to Sakura Spirit! I'm so hyped to play this thing. Let's just go into it right away. Now this is a novel game. I don't know who made it. I don't know anything about it. I don't do those technical shit. You know me. I just give a fuck. I just play the game and look at those titties. Those titties right there, in the corner, on the right side of the screen. Titties. Now I've already recorded this game, but let's say the thing crashed. I'm just gonna keep it at that. The recording didn't work out. The sound of the game was way too loud. Every person has a dream they wish to pursue. Yet, as people grow up, they have to come to realize the truth. Dreams are nothing more than fairy tales. And at least, that's what most people say. Then what about those who do end up accomplishing their dreams? Are they merely incredibly lucky? That. Everyone has a dream he wants to accomplish. However, there's something really important you should know, my boy. A real man doesn't give up on his dream, no matter what overwhelming challenge he might have to face. I still remember those foolish words my dad used to say, but despite their silly nature, I found myself inspired by them. Ever since I was a young child, I've been interested in martial arts. And it didn't matter whether I watched a match on television, or read the manga about some heroic martial artist. It's always been my dream to become a martial artist one day. Of course, it was a bit childish of me to think that I could become a hero simply by learning martial arts. Even though I already understood that superheroes were nothing more than figments of my imagination, I still had the desire to use my strength for the sake of others. My name is Kushiken Takahiro, a 17-year-old rising judo star, and no, that's not me bragging. I'm actually about to take part in a tournament 2 weeks from now that can make or break my career on an international level. Of course, I was excited about the opportunity to finally accomplish my dreams and represent my country at the sport that I loved. But the same excitement also made me feel incredibly nervous. And while those worrisome thoughts haunted my mind, a familiar voice was shining from outside the window. Koyumi. Alright, so this is a girl, or friend. Oi, Takakun, get your boot in gear. Okay, I'll be right there, Koyumi. Alright, should I try to do a female's voice? I'm gonna fail at that. I'm still gonna fail if I try to do that, so I'm not gonna do that. Don't want to keep killing me waiting. I quickly dashed toward the front door. They're in. Not even realizing that I was still in my pajamas. Hold on a second, Koyumi. Gotta grab my shoes before we head off to school. Really? I never realized you had a strict uniform or sleepwear policy. Nice jammies. By the way, did you borrow them from your mom? For a moment my eyes drifted downwards to see that I was indeed wearing my pajamas. I had a groan of annoyance. Damn it, I marched back to my room. Bah, there's nothing wrong with my jammies. The Golden Knight is a famous comic book hero in the West. Besides, not everyone prefers to sleep naked like you. Mumbling this, what? Wait, the chick sleeps naked? Alright. Mumbling this word, I start stripping off my clothes, not particularly minding the presence of the girl behind me. I like this main character now. That only happened once. You know very well it's super hot that night. And jeez, warn me before you strap naked in front of me, you baka. You didn't seem to mind it when you were little. Maybe you want me to turn around instead. No, stop! That made me kick your ass. You totally went black there like I'm gonna kick your ass, you booty little bob boy. You know? Alright, I shouldn't do this weird shit. Alright, here we go. I thought I had teased her enough and quickly built up my pants, proceeding with the remaining few items of clothing before I was suitably dressed for school. Besides, I had a reason for being so distracted. You've been distracted a lot, lady. What's going on in that hollow scroll of yours? It's that upcoming match. I had no idea how anyone can remain calm when an international career is at stake. I wouldn't be surprised if I made up enough doomsday scenarios to fill up the apocalypse genre. Alright, the judo thing. I'm sure you'll do fine. I've seen some of your matches, and you kick butt. And of course, if you really worked, you could always pray. Pray? No, I'm not gonna pray. I don't like praying. What? Don't tell me you don't know. It's one of the school's legends. Apparently there's some shrine out in the forest that if you pray to it, brings you good luck. Ichikawa-san said that his sister prayed to it the night before her exam, and she got a perfect score. A shrine that is said to bring you good luck? Sounds like bogus to me, but at this point I'm willing to try anything, I guess. This guy sounds a lot like me up to now. I mean, I'm not like I want to just start dressing in front of a girl, but you know, no, that's not my style. But everything else pretty much the same to now. How is Ichikawa son about the location? And looks like in the mood to get lost in the forest and end up in a modern day Tarzan. Well, whatever. If you don't go looking, at least send me a message to let me know. And will you hurry up? We're going to be late again. Here is never too early, nor are they too late. They arrive precisely when they are needed. For the sake of avoiding the attention, let's hurry. That's a wizard, not a hero genius. I can one person be such a sports nerd, such a geek at the same time. Let's not forget the Casanova and Man of the Year candidate bits. They're important details. I'd bet you qualify for either one of them. Pajama boy. This girl is kinda nice, but she's also a bitch. But I don't mind that. I'm gonna bang her anyway, cause this anime is all about banging people. Even though it's a game and not an anime, it's all about banging people. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, the pussy bang. Alright, here we go. Several hours later. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Alright, I'm sorry for that. Later that day, I finally got a chance to talk to my classmate about the location of the shrine at Kaimi Adventure Taylor. Oh, we're in changing room right now. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Alright, gym was the last thing on the schedule for today, so once people got ready to go, home I approached. Yeah. Hey, Ichikawa, is it true that your sister discovered some shrine that is said to bring you good luck and sex and stuff? Oh, let me guess, you want to yeah, I want to bang her post. I mean, what? Very nice sister. Yeah, I want to do it now. Well, even though I do have to admit that she's very attractive, I'm afraid she's also going out with someone. Not to mention, you're not her type. I already got my hands full with dealing with Kaimi. You can keep your sister to yourselves. Jokes aside, I'm more interested in the shrine. Yeah. You want to deal some shrine drugs? Maybe I'll give you some moonshine and you give me some shrine, you know, baby? Alright. Did she mention where she found it? I didn't know there was anything near the forest aside from the dojo. Oh well, she said something about it being near a river and quite high up, to be honest. I wasn't paying much attention when she was going on about it. I mean, she was wearing this top and it was tight and... Oh yes, oh yeah, no, don't tell him to stop, you dick. That's not me, that's not me. No, that's not me. I want to switch, I want to be this guy now. This is ruined. God damn it. Alright, stop! I said you don't need to hear the details. And I doubt anyone else is interested. So do you know anyone who might have heard about the shrine? Are you guys talking about the lucky shrine out in the forest? The one and only. According to Ichikawa's sister, there's supposed to be one near a river. I don't know about that. There's a fire girl at the Azukara dojo who knows more about it. Wait, are you talking about Aria-sama? About this star ridiculously strong and super scary? Yeah, that's the one. Oh, in that case, I believe I can still be of help. Takahiro-kun, I know where that place is. Of course you do, but we both do. We just wanted to tag along, don't you? I don't think Arisen will appreciate your visiting her with your usual tricks in mind. Oh, I so want to be that guy. Do I need to remind you what happened last time you tried to peek at it? Nice. Blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah, that's nice. Shut up. I don't peep on the ladies. That's slender, you know. I should sue you. I would never look upon Arisen glorious body in any state of nudity. Oh, yeah, you would, baby. Baby boy, you would. Oh, so you haven't seen her naked yet? I've seen a bit of side boob, but the whole I found didn't really let me a good view of. There we go. Someone called the cops. Ichikawa, the peeping Tom, has confessed. Oh yeah. Cunt. Confessing to your crimes, huh? You need to know how to be a good perf. I will teach you the ways. It's okay. If I got some spare time, I will teach you the ways of the perf. But this will be okay. Alright, let's go. I playfully patted Ichikawa's soldier as I turned around, throwing my back in the process and preparing to leave. Thanks for the tip, Ichikawa. I'll let the judge know you were most helpful during the interrogation. This is unfair. I was coerced. I won't say any words until I speak with my lawyer. Alright, I'm so sorry. Once school was over, I decided to take my chances with a little bit of intel I had managed to obtain from my classmates. If memory serves me right, Arya-senpai would be practicing at the dojo today. Of course, I knew her. She was a JoJo student just like myself, but for whatever reason, she's been refusing to compete in any tournament for a while now. Arya-senpai, are you around? I shouted her name and parked my bike, looking around for any sign of the girl. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah! Huh. Follow the sounds and you will find her. I grinned briefly as I saw Arya seemingly in the middle of practicing a series of motions, almost as if she was fighting an imaginary opponent. Perhaps now was a perfect opportunity to surprise her a little. Surprise but sucks. Alright, I stuck closer, making sure to make as little noise as possible before I reached a hand towards her shoulder. Arya! Feeling a hand on her shoulder, Arya reacted. She grabbed hold of my hand and with a loud grunt, shifted right, curling and tipped me over her shoulder. I didn't have time to brace myself for the impact before I hit the ground like a sack of potatoes. Wait, so you're comparing you getting hit to the ground to a sack of potatoes? The fuck is wrong with this guy? I like him. Yeah! No one says I'm the great Konichi Arya. Ha! Taka boy. I didn't realize it was you. I'm sorry. Are you okay? Kunoichi, more like Tasmanian devil. That chart didn't have a shred of mercy in it. There's no mercy in the ring, Taka boy. But that you're now done in 2 weeks' time. Let me guess, you want to do some sparring, don't you? I actually came to ask you something, but I guess a little sparring won't hurt. Oh, what do you want to ask? We've got all afternoon, and I could do with a bit of break anyway. Where to start? You used to take part in a big and important match in the past, right? Did you ever get nervous before going into the ring? Ah, yeah. This one time I got so nervous I hid in the kitchen cupboard until my dad found me and dragged me to the car. Of course, that was when I was like 8. I mean, all I've been looking at during this whole time reading this is this part of her body, but I'm titty. Well, obviously I can't go and hide from my match, but one of my friends made this stupid suggestion that I go and pray or something. Honestly, at this point I'll do anything to calm my nerves a little. Taka boy, are you serious about this? You mean the match? Of course I am. I've been practicing judo ever since I was old enough to walk. This is my chance to finally represent this country and the sport I love. Harry seemed to think for quite a long time, all the while tapping her jaw with her finger. Eventually, she snapped her fingers and grabbed a tight hold of me, and we started to fuck. Really hard. Alright, I'll tell you about this shrine, I know. Way to the shrine, I know, but it's going to require more than a simple clap of your hands and a bob of your head. You need to give something to the shrine, something of value. I guess I have to think of something before we get there. Thanks, Senpai. I appreciate the help. Well, we? Oh, no. That way I'm not going with you. I've got training to do. Besides, you've got to take the step yourself. I can draw you a map and show you an easy way to get back here. But you'll be on your own. You're not tagging along? Not even for a little while? Come on, I need some chick on me. I'm afraid so. Takaway, let me just grab some paper. I'll draw the map for you. After Ariasa's return, quick preparations were made, and I followed the directions noted down on the map. Surprisingly, it wasn't all that far. However, the hint on how to find my way back, in case I get lost, was a bit sketchy. Just look down, and you'll be able to see the roof of the dojo from anywhere on the hill. The version in the dojo was my first challenge to overcome, a narrow path. Soiled along the trees and nearby was the river Ichikawa's sister had mentioned. I followed Aria's scribbles with a bit of skepticism, but after an hour or so, I finally arrived at the supposed legendary shrine with drugs. The shrine itself seemed surprisingly well maintained, despite being in the middle of nowhere. It made me wonder if someone could be secretly living here, perhaps some secret material artist master? Oh wait, what did I just do? Oh no. The thought of a hermit living in hiding within a shrine in order to prepare himself some drugs for an upcoming battle between good and evil started to dwell in my mind. It's too good to be true. I still annoyed in the fact that aside from the shrine itself, the ground surrounding it seemed completely abandoned and taken over by drugs. With like a lot of weeds that's everywhere and stuff. There was no way anyone could be living there. For the time being, I decided to focus on the reason behind my visit. It only took a few moments before I gathered the courage to approach the building. Once inside, I found a rather fancy looking altar of sorts at the back of the room, where drugs was made. I guess it's the thing everyone talks about. Silently, I followed up the map I had been given, putting it inside my bag. I approached the altar. I was kinda skeptical about the whole religious aspect, so I wasn't sure if I was actually going to work. I don't even think luck would do much good in a match like this. In my opinion, the There wasn't any room for things like luck and material arts. It's all about using the knowledge you have gained through training, of course. A good amount of talent also helps. There was simply no room for something as superstitious as luck. Clearly, this was going to be a match where my experience and talent would be pushed to their limits. Nothing more and nothing less. A random female voice comes out of nowhere. Alright, I haven't played this part yet. The other part I had played, because I tried to play before and the game, just the audio was too loud and I had to re-record and then, yeah, you know, whatever. But I haven't played anything from up here, so let's get this over. Let's get this going. How curious. The boy doesn't believe in superstition, and yet he stands here, surrounded by the very thing he denounces. Upon hearing the voice, I looked around, trying to find the source, but there was no one to be seen. Who's there? Quite a cliched question, but the right thing to ask is, where am I? What are you talking about? Show yourself! Not yet. Entertain me for a little while longer, well, because you're fapping right now, baby. Just look at the dick. Oh, it's a pretty dick. Oh, no homo. This is a place like no other. Why did you come here, if you didn't believe in things such as luck? I came here to prepare myself for my dad to rape me in the butu. Ah, don't lie to me about what this something might be. Or preparing yourself for, as I already said, getting raped in the butthole by my daddy. I felt a little bit annoyed as the question continued, but maybe if I kept talking to her I would be able to find out where she was hiding. I'm preparing for a tournament, a judo match. Judo? What might that be? Seriously? You don't know what judo is? It's a highly skilled combat art. Ah, so you're a warrior, hesitant to go into battle, and came here in hope of finding the resolve to fight. I'm not sure about the warrior part. How fortunate. It just happens that there's a need for one of your kind. My kind? A hero. The shrine brings fortune to heroes such as yourself. However, every good hero must sacrifice something in return. Sounds like what the others mentioned. Your version sounds better though. Laughing briefly at the story, I decided to play along and clap my hands together in a prayer. So, what's next? Do I offer my allowance or something? Don't be silly. Money is a little importance to her, Harry. Harry. Alright, so now let's get back to being serious. Money is of little importance to a hero. For you, the sacrifice will be something of much greater value. I will be looking forward to seeing what destiny has in store for you. As if on cue, I began to feel nauseous the moment the girl's words reached my ears. My head spinning wildly, slowly, I staggered backwards, collapsing onto my back.